He was Africa's Che Guevara, a soldier, a visionary, a revolutionary. At just 33, Thomas Sankara took power and launched a bold mission to transform Burkina Faso: free healthcare, women's rights, anti-corruption, self-reliance. He challenged the West and shook the continent. But in just 4 years, it all ended with bullets in a conference room. Who killed Sankara? And why? This is the story of the man who defied empires and paid the ultimate price. 1. Early life and ideological formation. Description: explore Sankara's childhood in colonial Upper Volta, his early education, and military training in Madagascar and France, highlighting the ideological influences that shaped his revolutionary worldview. 2. Rise to power. Description: detail the political and military circumstances leading to Sankara's appointment as Prime Minister, his brief imprisonment, and the 1983 coup that brought him to power, emphasizing his anti-colonial rhetoric and public support. 3. Revolutionary reforms in Burkina Faso. Description: examine his sweeping social, economic, and environmental reforms ranging from mass vaccination and education, campaigns to land redistribution, tree planting, and efforts toward national self-reliance. 4. Advocacy for women's rights. Description: analyze Sankara's pioneering gender equality measures, such as banning forced marriage and female genital mutilation, promoting female leadership, and linking women's liberation to national progress. 5. Anti-imperialism and foreign policy. Description: discuss Sankara's bold stance against neo-colonialism, rejection of foreign aid, and his famous speeches at the United Nations, which inspired Pan-African unity and alarmed Western powers. 6. The assassination and aftermath. Description: detail the 1987 coup led by Blaise Compaoré, Sankara's assassination, and the long-term suppression of his legacy until recent trials and his posthumous rehabilitation in Burkina Faso. 7. Global impact. Description: reflect on how Sankara's vision continues to inspire youth movements, anti-corruption campaigns, and Pan-Africanism across Africa and beyond. Include recent efforts to honor his memory through monuments and state recognition. He was the former president of Burkina Faso, and man, this guy was something special. When he stepped into office in 1983, he was like a breath of fresh air in a world filled with stale political games. He was charismatic, visionary, and genuinely aimed to reshape his country. Imagine a leader who focused on education, women's rights, and fighting corruption. It was pretty radical, build up to events. But, as we know, with great vision often comes great opposition. People loved him, but there were also powerful enemies who didn't appreciate his style of leadership. Fast forward to October 15, 1987. It was a day that shook Burkina Faso to its core. Sankara was assassinated in what many believe was a coup, led by his former friend and ally, Blaise Compaoré. Narration of the assassination. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. On that fateful day, Thomas Sankara was attending a meeting of the National Revolutionary Council when armed men stormed in. Can you even imagine? 1 minute you're discussing laws and reforms, and the next you're facing a hostile takeover. It's like something straight out of a movie. And then, amidst the chaos, Sankara was shot. Just like that, a promising future was snuffed out. The questions bubble up. So, who exactly was behind this assassination? That's where things get murky. Blaise Compaoré, his supposed ally, took over the presidency just minutes after the assassination. Talk about suspicious timing, right? Many people believe he orchestrated the assassination out of jealousy and a hunger for power, impact and legacy. What's even crazier is how this act reshaped Burkina Faso's future. It set off a chain reaction of events that would change the political landscape of the country for years to come. While some hailed Compaoré as a stabilizing force, others viewed him as a usurper who extinguished the flame of progress that Sankara had lit. Closing reflection. As we reflect today, Sankara's legacy continues to resonate. His vision of social justice and empowerment still inspires many across Africa and beyond. We might not have all the answers about the exact details of his assassination, but one thing is for sure: the fight for freedom and equality he championed is far from over. Thanks for tuning in today. If you've enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about the people who shaped our world. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.